And please welcome to the stage the CEO of Levinijn and Chairman of the CIO Award Jury, Mr. Bernard van Oranje. Welcome. Let's stand in the light. Welcome to Amsterdam. So, in this video, I paid close attention. I thought it was recorded also at Levinijn, is that correct?
Yeah, it was at our offices, so I think already in an inspiring environment with inspiring people, so the setting was right.
Cool. And I know that Rob has been doing this for like 14 years. Since when did you become involved?
Since the first year.
Oh, the very first year?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, can you share with us some observations? What are the big changes since 14 years ago until now?
Well, first of all, we started in Noordwijk, in a small church. I was just discussing that with Rob. I think the whole world in that sense changed. I mean, it was very much more of a corporate setting.
Right.
The tech people were really more of the producers of getting things done instead of the innovators. So I think we've seen a big change in people, in what they do, and also what they mean for the company.
Right. And without being too specific, because we want to make it still a bit mysterious, can you say anything about this year's nominees versus last year's nominees?
Yeah, well, first of all, I mean, it was already said in Dutch said in the beginning of I think we have had 4 really inspiring people who are in, I mean, you cannot compare their challenges or the companies that they work in. And I really emphasize it, you know, in the end when you leave, you see the CIO magazine and you see their stories. And I would say it's a must read, because for us as a jury, there were 4 very inspiring stories. Each have their different challenges, but really being a master at them.
Right, digital masters. Okay, well, let's take a look at your fellow jury members. Please give them a big round of applause. Ron van Kebenade, Marcel Krom, Tjibbe van der Zeel, Mark Schuring, Arnoud van Gemeren en natuurlijk Rob Bijleveld. And there they are. Yes, please. Hey, welcome. Welcome. I see Mark over there. Oh, Mark, mind your step. Good to see you. Could you please step a bit more in the light? You're so modest, of course. Yeah. So let's see. Rob, what was something that really struck you with these candidates?
I cannot tell.
You cannot tell, because then you would reveal more, yeah? Well, I think you can share some thoughts.
I guess it was still comparing apples to oranges, but it was a difficult task, and in the end, I think it's about the message that the jury wants to convey to this community. So right. I cannot say any more, sorry.
No. Tjibbe, were you unanimous?
Of course.
Of course. Of course you need to say that.
No, we had some, as always, we have some big discussions because the 4 are so different. Right. So you can't compare them, and then you end up with discussions over apples and other fruit.
Yeah. I got it. Mark, same questions for you.
I think all 4 were really impressive if you look at the breadth and depth of some of the digital scores they already have. And all 4 very inspiring, because they know where they want to go. They know there's still a gap, and they want to really help their business closing that gap. So extremely, extremely impressive.
All right, well, let's wait no longer. Let's give them a big round of applause. Welcome back to the stage, Paddy van der Weijden, Hielke Spangers, Alpna Doshi, and Jesper Eriksson. Yes, that's you. Welcome back. Hey, Paddy. Hielke. Yeah, box. Tuurlijk. All right. I can see the tension on your faces. Bernard, you know, but they don't know it. They don't know it. Just one more little tease. What made this winner a winner?
Yeah, well,
Please
I think in this case, we had a winner who was been on both sides. He's been on the supplier side and also now on the client side. Person who is, I would say not into politics, but really into the material. I think a real tech leader. He is, I would say a person which you would want to have in your company, because it's so much driven in the sense of yeah, what can technology do for your product, but the complete business case, creating new possibilities, very inspiring, very much from this time, I would say a real winner.
Nice.
And secondly,
Yeah?
also good to mention, because we had a real good process in front of it, with the data, with the analysts, and then somebody's being called,
Yeah.
the boss of what they think of them, and then they had a complete analysis of the person.
Right.
And the winner also came out as best in that challenge. So,
Okay.
and so out of the jury process, but also out of the analysis.
Background
beforehand.
checks and the analysis. Awesome. I want them all on my company. Now you mentioned this, but I'm going to say the magic words, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is... Three, two, one. Hey! Hielke Sprangers van Telpa Network! Woehoe! Hielke, wow! That was nerve-wracking, I must say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then we saw your head being 3D printed. I didn't know it was you until I saw the hair.
Thank you very much. It did.
Awesome. So we're going to do the official photo now. So Bernard, please join us here.
Well, I think we also, I mean, yesterday we heard Bouke say what he did last year. And of course, you know, you're not going to get away with it. I think you've probably slept with it overnight, but what is your role going to be besides being a CEO of the year? What's your impact going to be more than that? Did you think of that?
Yes, of course. I thought about it, and first, thank you very much for the award, of course. And I think it's an award for the company, not for me, because it's not about me. It's about the company, and we have really great technology people in Telpa. I really would like to say that first. I would also like to mention 3 people, my management team: Wouter Posma, Serge van Steensel, and Willem Roskam. Thank you very much.
Let's give a big round of applause for that dream team. It is, after all, a team effort. We do realize that.
It is really a team effort. It's not about me. But thinking about the role in society, so basically more your question. My passion is innovation, is technology innovation. So that's a personal passion. It's also a passion of the company. So let's try to bring that also to society. And I think then it's companies play a central role in that, but also the government and research. So let's see if we can bring those 3 fields more together, and let's see if I can play a little role in that.
I see Bouke nodding, so good job.
Yeah.
Nice.